Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a makeup tutorial. I'm going to show you guys how to achieve this soft glam everyday makeup look, and this is going to be my technique on how I do my makeup look, sweat proof, and I'm going to be doing the flashback test using my camera on my phone with flash. Okay, I'll be showing you guys the products, but just in case I do miss some products, everything will be down in the description box below. If you're new here, my name is Tarte. I do lifestyle, fashion, vlog content. If that's something you're interested in, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and you subscribe to my channel. Without further ado, let's stop the talking and we're gonna get straight into the makeup look. Starting off, for any makeup that you're going to do, you always want to start with skin prep. Skin prep is so important. So for moisturizer, you want to find a really good moisturizer. I already washed my face and I already put moisturizer, so I'm gonna go in straight with primer. Going with the Milk primer, a little bit of that on my skin. The Power Grip primer, I used that one also. I think I put a little bit too much, but I'm just gonna rub that in. Everybody does their makeup completely different. I like to work my way down, so I always start with my brows and then I go to my eyes and then I'll do my face. That way it's just easier for me personally, but I know that everyone does it completely different. So I'm just using a regular drugstore pencil. Brush my brow hairs up. I like to create a line. Bushy brows, to be honest, so it's okay if your brows look a little crazy. Like my brows look a little crazy and bushy right now, but once we conceal it, it's gonna look so good and natural. So this is how I do it. So now I'm just gonna blend that out. See, I'm using the same direction of how your brows go, so they go up, so I brush it up, so that way when I conceal, it'll just give that more natural look. Once I'm satisfied and I like the way they look, I go in with some concealer to do that. In this way, concealer, and I'm going in with the shade Butterscotch. Easier for me, so I like to scoop a little bit of the product, so I'm not wasting any product. I like to just put some on my tray. I don't know why, but I'm thinking like one's bigger than the other. I think I brought this one a little bit too high, so I have to do the same for this side. I always take my time when it comes to my brows because it is so crucial, because one little mess up, you're done. Like, you're so done. So to give that more natural look, I never do the top of my brows. That's just me personally. I know some people do, but I like that like natural brow look, and I just don't like it too arched or too shaped. So I'll do it sometimes, but I don't normally do it. And then I'm just blending out the concealer. So I like to just blend it out like this, and then I'll blend the ends too, so it's not dragging out. Again, to give that more bushy kind of soft brow look, shaped but not really shaped, if you get what I'm trying to say. You have to remember your brows are sisters, not twins. They're not twins, so like don't stress about it. And then I just take my Real Techniques brush to finish blending out the concealer until I'm happy. That way there's no outline, and when you take pictures you can literally see that line. So yeah, so I'm gonna use my Essentials 2 palette. I got this in a BoxyCharm package. I'm gonna use the chocolate brown, and I'm just gonna go in kind of just blending that out. And I'm going right-handed, by the way, because I don't want that eyeshadow look, especially when I'm doing like a soft kind of glam look. With the blending, it's all about light. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same on this side. I didn't really go in with eyeshadow primer. You can do that. I don't, to be honest. And then I'm gonna go in with clay, also in the palette, lightly dab, and I'm just gonna put that like right here. That way you see the look. Lashes, I'm gonna just curl my lashes. I like to look down when I do this, to be honest, because here I'm using the MAC Magic Extension Mascara to give me some life. My lashes, I always do mascara. and then I apply some after too. Sorry guys, I'm just like really focused right now. I can't multitask to save my life, so. Now we can put the lashes. I'm going in with these lashes. They're from the beauty supply store. I'm gonna put the lashes and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys. I did my lashes and I have that look. I'm going with foundations and mix them. So I'm gonna go in with, this is a lot, but I like the soft matte foundation by NARS, but I feel like it's very neutral for me. And like that's fine for like every day. That's why I go in with my Fenty, because I feel like my Fenty is more orange for me. So like they just balance each other out, to be honest. And then I just blend it out. I know it's a lot of foundation. I'm a foundation girl. The thing with the Fenty is that it oxidizes. See how I look real orange? Wait for it. You gotta trust the process. And I'm also transitioning shades because it's getting warmer now. So I am going to need a darker foundation because this is my winter foundation. I know some people do more concealer than foundation. I'm the opposite. I kind of like to do more foundation. I don't usually put foundation on my forehead, but for today, because I have a slick bun going back, I have the space. So, but if I had like a wig in or anything, I never really put foundation on my forehead. Just always take your foundation to your neck. Always take your foundation to your neck. Concealer that I had on my metal thing, I can just take that. This is the same concealer, the Born This Way. So I just go in with that first, just like to snatch everything up. So I do this little thing where I bring up the eyes just to lift up my face. I'm gonna go in with the Tarte concealer, the Shape Tape concealer. I like to put that in the middle. Morphe Feminist. Ooh, edge. You just let that dry a little bit so you can do your contour now. My Tower 28 to do my contour. You need to let your concealer sit. So I will do my contour in the meantime. So I'm just gonna go like this. And I'm just gonna put some on my forehead. Then I'm gonna go in with this. This is also contour. It's just a little bit darker because forehead looks smaller. Well, at least for me. I don't really like to do much on my forehead just because, especially if you have your natural hair out, you just don't want so much product there. So now that I've blended out my contour, I'm gonna blend out the concealer. So I'm gonna take this brush. You want to start from the outside and then make your way in. So I'm just gonna blend this part out here. I like to blend my concealer with the brush. Some people do use a beauty blender. I don't. I do a brush first and then I go in with my sponge. But tap in. I'm very delicate with my concealer. My ugly face blending my concealer is so hilarious. But I just blend it out. And I like the brush because I feel like it really gets in there. It really gets in there. But like, do you see how seamless that look? And don't worry about this little line because we're gonna blend that out. But I just bring it up so it can just give that snatched look. Corner first. It doesn't really matter, but I don't know, I just do it like that. So I just blend out the outer corner. There we go. Do you guys see that? Like, beautiful. Gosh. The Real Techniques brushes are OGs because I've had this brush for like years, maybe years. As you can tell, this is blended to freaking gods. I don't damp my beauty blender. Don't damp it because you're gonna just take the back of your beauty blender and lightly dab. Just dab here. Lightly dab, lightly dab. And you just dab until you see that line disappear. Guys, what line? But you see how I didn't get rid of that snatched look, but it's gone. But do you see that? Now we're gonna do this for the other side because I don't think you guys really saw that. Look at this. So you're gonna take your back of your beauty blender and you're gonna dab. Just dab in the same area. And just dab it in, dab it in. Guys. And I still have that snatch look, which is what you want. And like you see, my under eyes and my concealer is just bomb.com. Like, I don't think you guys see that. Do you see that? I'm going with the Tower 28 blush. So I'm gonna go in with this brush. I'm sorry if you hear a lot of sounds in the background. And we're gonna put it up here. But you don't have to be light-handed with this because you're gonna put the concealer. So you can literally just bring it here. I'm just gonna put it. And this is definitely trust the process. Don't worry. Do not worry, my friend. Now that you've done that, I'm gonna take my bright concealer. So this is the E.L.F. Hydrating Camo Concealer. So you just wanna put that concealer here. You're gonna do the same step. And this is where I do the bridge of my nose. And I do the rest of the face for the conceal. Now we're gonna clear this again. Take our fan and let that dry. When I tell you guys, if you're trying to get that UK body vibe, you really gotta listen to me because I have mastered my makeup. It looks so good. I really be looking like I have a filter on with my makeup outside, and I will show you guys with my flash how my makeup looks. Same brush, the Real Techniques brush. We're gonna do that same technique I showed you guys. So starting from the outside, you wanna just blend that in. Outside trick that I said. So make sure you bring it up to give that snatched look. Your arms are gonna hurt from blending so much, but it's okay. Beauty is pain. So I'm going very light-handed with this because you want your concealer to be smooth. And if you feel like, you see how I'm like slowing down a little bit because I feel like it hasn't dried. My eyes are doing really good because they get really, really watery in this step because I'm poking my eyes so much. Now we're gonna do the other side. It's okay, you're still gonna give snatch. And then I'm gonna just blend the rest of my conceal. Blend. Guys, your arms will hurt from blending. If you want a clean makeup, you need to learn how to blend. Loose. This is the setting powder. I'm using the Huda Beauty setting powder in the shade Kunafa. I don't know how do you say it. I literally realized I forgot to blend out my nose. So now that my camera is back alive, it's at like 13% though, so like I really have to like hurry up. Okay, so I did go in with the rest of my face and set my face. So now I'm gonna use powder blush. So I'm going in with the Sephora blush. It's mixed pink and purple. And I'm just gonna go. I'm going with some blush. Going with the Natasha. I'm gonna go in with this orange shade. This is just a little bit to warm the face up just a little bit. So I'm just warming up my face. I'm going in with the Fenty bronzer. Everything will be down in the description box. Okay, so I like to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury. Don't mind the background. I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury powder. This is in the shade 3 Tan. This is like the final touches that you need. Like, this is your best friend. So I just go over the powder. It just blends everything together and it blurs it out. I'm going with my Morphe one more time. My Chestnut. And I'm just going to overline my lips. Going with the MAC lip palette. I'm going to go in with the shade here. These two, I'm literally gonna get the full size for the one size. So I go in with this. It smells a little bit strong, so you have to be careful. And then I'm gonna go in with the All Nighter Urban Decay. And then I'm gonna take my Van High. Guys, so my camera ended up dying, so I just had to charge it a bit. So I literally finished my makeup look. I added some gloss to the nude look to give a little shine, and I added a little bit more blush. But this is literally how the makeup is sitting. When I tell you I look so pretty, like in real life, let me show you guys. I'm gonna take my camera on. As you can tell, my flash is on. Take a video. This is no filter. Like literally, guys, like look at this face card right now. That's literally it. And this is how you get that perfect dewy but still matte makeup look for the summer. This is a perfect look for the summer. This is for date night, whatever. You look like you did a lot but not too much at the same time. It just gives effortless and gorgeous. Get this effortless look. Everything will be down in the description box below. Give this video a thumbs up if you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can see more makeup looks and more inspiration. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.